From the teacher's page, we can again go to the menu, and now let's talk about the curriculum map. When we choose a curriculum map, we choose what course we want to look at. So let's look at a couple of different types of courses. So let's start with the band course first. When you look at the curriculum map, you have to really think of it as a filing cabinet. It's where I'm putting my stuff and how I'm going to organize my stuff. And at the very top of this is always the course name. And then underneath the course name, you have a series of folders. And if you click on those folders, you'll have a series of additional folders or items sitting in there. So just, again, envision this as a big filing cabinet that's going to do different things for you. Now, when you open up a filing cabinet, there are properties that you need to maintain, right? So at the course level, right, at the very top, you can say what the course is called. So you can edit that course name. You can hit enter to finish it off. This is where you set the picture or thumbnail you want for the course and the color that you want to put on that course. You can also define the landing page. This is where information about the course would be placed, just general overview. And you can always hide this when you don't need it open anymore. And then there's additional items that are unique to courses. So do I want to turn on student tasks? We're going to do a separate video about that. We'll link to it. Also, are there any standards that are connected to this course? And so we would edit. We would go to import standards. We would choose Common Core, so on and so forth. And we'll go ahead and do a separate video on how to maintain standards as well. Then you can determine if there's any badges that you'll automatically assign once this course is done. So maybe I give a course badge when it's done. And then are there any links that should show up the entire time I'm in the course? I would add those here. So again, the curriculum map is really, again, a large filing cabinet organized by folders and then items in folders, and then the ability to add attributes to those courses. The name, the thumbnail, the landing page, tasks, standards, badges, things of that nature. So this is a very simple outline. You know, the title, a folder, club bylaws, so on and so forth. I'm going to flip over and show another one. This is an example of a third grade class. And in this case, it's the same teacher across all 4 subjects. So instead of having the student move between the subjects, we're putting them all in the same course. And so you can see that again, we have the title and the detail about the title, the welcome, so on and so forth. You can see there's standards in here. So there's a lot of standards we're working on because we're covering all 4. So lots of interesting things there. Now, when I go to the folder, I could add another icon, make it specific to that. So if I want to put a little math icon on there, I could. If there were big picture essential questions, these items here are actually configurable. So I can change those. I can take them out if I don't want them. Again, student choice, we'll talk about that in a separate video. I could inherit some standards again, and we'll talk about that in a separate video. And so you can kind of see if there were some things specific to math. In this case, there are 2. So when I'm in the whole course, I don't have any links. But when I'm in the math folder, I've got 2 specific links. And when I'm in the reading folder, I don't have those math links anymore. So wherever there's a folder, you can set specific links that are available. And I'll show you where they are here in a second on the student side. So again, you can see here that in this case, I've just elected to put all the subjects into the same course. Now let's go to a high school course. If I come over here to geometry, you can see again, same kind of concept. I'm on the course, so I have the name, the thumbnail, the landing page content, my outcomes, things of that nature. So that's all set again. Now when I come down to the module, you'll see I've got my big picture, so on and so forth, standards, course links. And when I open up module 1, you'll see that there's a lot of activity inside here because this is sequentially driven. I've got another folder with assignments in it. I've got a folder with discussion threads. So really it's just a matter of organizing how I want to set this up. So at this level, I just want to make sure that you understand how it works. Think of it as a filing cabinet with folders and items in the folder. They could be sequentially driven. They could be all the items in the same course. They could be just random information available for students. And then just remember to update the information on the right-hand side.